This is a general reading for the collective of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, could be your message at that time. Welcome, cross watchers for Pisces. If you're new to the channel, so happy to have you here. All of you, just take a peek, a look-see, to make sure you're subscribed below. And yeah, if you haven't yet done so, you may also want to click the little notification bell so you can become aware of new uploads. I did do the whole second half of December were the individual zodiac sign forecasts for the year of 2024. So if you missed yours or that of your divine counterpart, go watch that. It's good for the whole year. And also the January 2024 Love Tarot Energy Update, where I take the month, week by week. So we're just past the halfway mark of the month, not too late to go see what might yet unfold going forward. Okay, so I'm pulling from Starry Beginnings to activate the reading. Let's see what message comes through for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, but of course you get this. Card number 6. Remember, love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. Remember, love is the key. I love the 6, right? 6 is about balance. I'm thinking 6 of Cups here. Love what you have in your life right now. The creature comforts. Simple little joys, right? And remember, love is the key. I love that. What a perfect Piscean message. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull the split soulmate spread, give you my general impressions. We'll get the details from the clarifiers. Here we go. Perfect, right? Love is the key. And Pisces, we're leading with your card. Knight of Cups is the overall energy for this reading. So I'm taking that as a Prince Charming kind of a message. Let me get this. The Fool here, 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Well, there may be some confusion right now around this connection on your part. And in the future with the 3 of Swords, we're going to have to see if there's some residual pain or some measure of a release of a heavy heart. Okay, so I'm not going to have anybody sitting here saying, oh my God, I got the 3 of Swords in the future. It could be coming through reversed. So when I do this spread, I set the intention that this side is for the sign I'm reading for or about, which in this case is Pisces, making this the divine counterpart to Pisces, but it can come through reverse, especially if you're a cross-watcher. You may be watching about a Pisces and say, no, Laura, that's absolutely my side of the spread. That is fine. Claim what belongs to you. Okay, so your person in the past, 3 of Cups. This actually feels like a focus on some form of reconciliation. Here is the Fool. Their present experience of this connection is they're kind of gearing up to take a chance, to take a leap of faith. And then in the near future, the 4 of Pentacles. It kind of coming through in this particular part of the spread as holding back a bit. So right now they may be preparing to take a leap of faith, but in the future they might kind of pull back a bit. Doesn't look like anything more than a little self-protection. For you, in the past Wheel of Fortune, what will be, what's in the cards is in the cards, no pun intended, but also an understanding that things unfold in divine time. But your present experience of this connection is some confusion, 7 of Cups. I'm not even feeling overwhelmed necessarily, just like uncertain on an emotional level what you're really dealing with, and lots of options, lots of ways to process it, but that creates more confusion. And then in the near future, we have the 3 of Swords, which can be coming through reversed or talking about how you deal with the heavy heart. So let's see this Knight of Cups in the overall energy. King of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, King of Cups. Wow. The Knight and the King. So the King is from the bottom of the deck for those of you who are new. I pull from the bottom of the deck, and you'll see me do it all the way through my readings as a way to kind of connect with unconscious awareness, right? Or maybe something going on behind the scenes. But in this case, it just feels like this person may be coming toward you with an offer, showing up for you here in 3D, King of Pentacles, in a way that maybe lets you know how they truly feel, because the King of Cups from the bottom of the deck is, to me, someone who has difficulty expressing feelings, but not for the lack of feeling things very deeply. Two of Wands, they're choosing a path at present, and the path that leads to love. We have the Knight and the King. But it does feel like it's grounded, it's stable. This is somebody, it is this person, and it is somebody who feels a little bit more prepared to move forward. That was not always the case in the past. So let's see the Three of Cups in the past. Two of Pentacles, right. They were not prepared to move forward in the past. Interesting, interesting. Definitely a painful ending here. Two of Pentacles, I feel like this person had something to close. I'm almost feeling a Three of Cups as third party. Something that needed to be closed out, something that was very painful to this person, and maybe they wrestled with it for quite a while. I have a feeling it's done. It's over, because they wouldn't be setting forth on a new path with wearing their heart on their sleeves, right? Practically offering it to you on a silver platter. I love that we have all this powerful water energy. The King of Cups is Scorpio, Knight of Cups is Pisces. But the grounding there of the King of Pentacles lets me know as a reader that this is somebody who's pretty stable and steady, where in the past, not so much. So now, like I said, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, taking a leap at all in a new direction. It's new beginning energy. It's the planet Uranus. Expect the unexpected. It's kind of wild card energy. Let's see the Fool. Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Strength card. So they're kind of getting up their nerve to take that leap. Yes. Releasing a heavy burden. I feel that this energy feels very liberating. While I said the Fool is the planet Uranus, it rules the sign of Aquarius. We have the Sun moving into Aquarius on January 20th, and just hours later, Pluto follows, and Pluto's very serious and intense. Can be called the Great Destroyer, but is also the Lord of Transformation, right? Ruling all things in the 8th house, death and rebirth and growth, change and transformation. And I feel like this leap of faith liberates this person and gives them a sense of relief. So what are they feeling about this connection? They kind of want to revisit the friendship, be a little bit more cooperative and engaged, see if you're sort of on the same page in things, but it's going to take them a little bit to get their confidence. I'm feeling like the Fool, being that it's from the top of the deck, is their conscious awareness of, I got to do something, I want to do something. And I don't want to think about it too much, but then the Strength card from the bottom of the deck, in their unconscious awareness, they might be lacking a little confidence. So, and then in the future, we have the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay, so again, I'm feeling this person coming through a little self-protective, right? They're working on their confidence right now to take a chance, looking to offload a lot of heavy negative karmic energy. And then in the future, they sort of pull back, not trusting either themselves, the situation, intentions, not sure they're ready to communicate, but underneath, there's a sense of urgency that starts to bubble up. So I almost feel the Fool gets revisited in the near future in the form of that Knight of Swords, which is all about clearing the air, being sure you're understood, that you're understood and that you're understanding the other person. So there is some communication coming. I don't know if this is sort of them pulling back because they don't trust your intentions. That's not how it feels. Maybe pulling back because they're not sure if, they're fooling themselves. Sometimes the Seven of Swords, we call it the liar, cheater, stealer card, but sometimes we can lie to ourselves. We can deceive ourselves. So there may be some measure of this person pulling back from that impulse to just go for it because they're not sure that they're seeing it accurately, or, it's almost like they second guess themselves. And so a conversation will likely come first. And the conversation will be seeking clarity. Okay, for you, in the past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And just let me stick a pin in this for the moment. If this person has been hurt in another scenario, that may be why they pull back, right? Because it's sort of like a PTSD response. Not that you caused them any pain whatsoever, but they've been there, done that, have the t-shirt, and don't want to go through it again. So they don't want to delude themselves and come flying at you if they're not sure you're on the same page. Three of Pentacles. Just wanted to make that clear. In other words, needing more certainty. Four of Pentacles. So for you in the past, Wheel of Fortune in the world, endings and new beginnings, and the wheel is to me, the wheel represents fate, destiny. It's the good karma. Jupiter wants to give us all good things. It's the planet of cash and prizes. But it feels to me like it's also talking to you about the timing of a new cycle. And I'm feeling like you saw clearly that the timing might not have been grand. As I said, this is somebody who kind of had to sort through a very difficult situation elsewhere, and you realizing that maybe the timing wasn't right, and as a result, unfortunately, to some degree, feeling like out in the cold, maybe even feeling like you kind of weren't in on anything. You couldn't access the warmth of this person or your connection, and the timing just wasn't right. And it feels to me like you saw that. And there wasn't an opportunity for the new beginning because they were still getting out of whatever they were in. Very common in the Pisces readings. This is a variation on a theme that's been playing out for quite a while. Let's see the Seven of Cups in your present experience. The Moon, Three of Wands, and there's the Fool. Okay, so energetically, I think you are already aware that this person is going to have to take some form of a risk, right? Some kind of a chance. So that Fool is what's happening behind the scenes. You're actually tapping into this person's energy. Three of Wands is what's coming toward me, the anticipation of it. And it's confusing and it's emotional and it triggers all kinds of fears and insecurities and worries and apprehensions because you're not sure what the holdup is. You're aware that of this person's energy is sort of right there, like on the head of a pin, ready to just burst forth. And it's kind of like, what's the holdup? Now, what do I take from that? What does that mean for me? Why am I sitting here anticipating, waiting on something that may or may not ever happen? And so we have the Three of Swords in the near future. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Star. Yeah, that's some healing is coming your way, but I feel it's definitely something that you sort of have to take charge of getting questions answered. Queen of Swords feels to me like this person will have a conversation with you to clear the air, but they will come off very guarded and a little bit evasive. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can be avoidance and evasive, right? That kind of cut and run energy. And so in order to guard your heart and in fact heal anything that from the past, I have a feeling you've got a lot of unanswered questions. And there's the Queen of Cups. And I almost feel like it's a battle of head over heart, right? Because the Queen of Cups is compassion, sensitivity, holding space for someone, being that soft place to land. She can tend to over-identify, right? Be like the empath of the tarot is what the Queen of Cups is. And so I feel in this situation, if you want to avoid heartache, and if you want to clear up all this confusion, you're going to have to channel your inner Queen of Swords and be more level-headed, practical-minded, check all the emotions at the door. Just the facts, ma'am, is kind of how it comes across. And so it might be a little bit of a struggle, and it might kind of tug at your heart that you have to be a little bit more measured. But I do feel that what you don't see here is some powerful healing coming, and that's part of the dream, right? Part of the dream is they find healing, you find healing, so that something can move forward. I'm feeling the power of the Fool card in the present energy so strongly, but I think what happens is it's a little bit of 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. This person is about to make a big shift, but then they kind of pulling on the reins because whatever they've been through with this painful situation is still too fresh. They're still a little bit too raw. So I have a feeling what you'll need to do in the case of a communication where the unintended thought is about, like, not unintended, the intentional aspect of the communication will be to provide clarity. But it's kind of coming from the unconscious realm. What this person may lead with is guardedness, is being a little cagey, framing things very carefully, which is why it's going to trigger a little bit for you. And therefore, the Queen of Swords is your best friend. Because it's like she comes in peace, her hands extended. She's been coming through in almost every reading lately for the Divine Feminine, in fact, as a measure of how to reestablish a sense of, and I hate using the word, but like a personal sense of control over a situation that, if there's misunderstanding, could become an Indiana Jones boulder of pain. So it's almost like she uses that practicality, that level-headedness, that diplomacy, being very diplomatic about word choice, etc. Because I don't know about you, I have a habit of when something's really important to me, I'm like, it all comes spewing out, right? Which is very Knight of Swords. Not in the good way, though. It's like stuff just comes out because I kind of can't hold my ish together. Queen of Swords can, because she's very calculated that way. So that's what I think I'm seeing here in the near future. But please make no mistake. Once this person gets on the horse and makes a beeline for your door, they will be solidly on a path coming from emotional availability, and from their heart. Remember, love is the key. That is what I have for you, but if this resonated, I'm going to continue the reading for the extended. The link is below in the first sentence of the description box. Let me give you the astrology here, and I'm just going to push these cards up and continue to pull for the two of you together in relationship, looking at your strengths, challenges, opportunities, getting a message from this person. What are they not telling you that you want to know or that they want you to know? A message from you that they're receiving at 5D. What kind of energy are they picking up from you? I'll get a message from Spirit with some guidance and direction. Hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes with this person that you don't know about but could be very helpful. Do know. And then the outcome, what might unfold going forward. So here's what we have. Knight of Cups, Pisces, but of course, King of Pentacles is Taurus and King of Cups is Scorpio. We have the Fool is here twice. That, like I said, is the planet Uranus, and that rules Aquarius. We have Leo in our Strength card. Knight of Swords is Gemini. We've got the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, which rules the sign of Sagittarius. The World here is Saturn, Aquarius and Capricorn. We've got the Moon is more Pisces. The Queen of Swords is Libra, nice and balanced, right? Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy, and the Star is more Aquarius. Please note, we are moving into Aquarius season, as I said, and I've got Aquarius, 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 half Aquarius, a third Aquarius, okay? I've got a lot of Aquarian energy in this reading, and so that is what leads me to feel that this might be unfolding in the next month or so. That's what I have. Heading to the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.